Hello, welcome, ladies. I am super excited to be here today to do a training like nothing that I've ever done before. And it's all about how to start a passive income business with Amazon. So that is what you are looking at. If you are looking to start a passive income source, or you have been curious how you can start a business with Amazon's FBA program, this is for you. So I want to talk about what type of entrepreneur this is the best fit for this type of business, plus the who, what, where, when, and how of launching a product online. Okay, so welcome again. I love you ladies for being here. I'm so pumped about this topic. Like I said, I've never done anything like this before. And so it's going to be a fun ride. So if we haven't met before, I'm Kimberly Latona. I'm a life and business coach for busy women. I'm also an NLP practitioner with a master's in business. And I teach women how to create a part-time business with full-time income while living a life that they love. So up until now, I have been, for the last 7 years, I've been business coaching. I've been coaching women in business to start whatever type of business that they want. I coach coaches, I coach boutique owners, I coach, there's like social marketing, what is it called? MLM, social marketers, all different types of businesses. And the reason why I created this training specifically is because I have, over the past 4 months, been creating a business on the side. For those of you who know me, like I have 3 kids under 4 years old. So I have 3 boys. And so I'm a full-time mom. And I also have my coaching business, which is a part-time business. That makes me full-time income, but I wanted to find something that created passive income to allow me to have some more freedom and flexibility in my life, because that's one of my core values. Okay, one of my core values is really just having the freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do it, spend the time with my kids, but also be making money in the time being, right? So really just to free up some time. I'm still doing my coaching business because my passion is helping women create abundance and freedom in their lives. So apart from this passive income business that I'm starting on Amazon, and now that I'm teaching you how to start, I'm also still doing my business coaching, business and life coaching. So, because I love that, I'm passionate about that. So I want to jump right in. So if you're watching live, drop a red heart, and I'm in the comments, I'm going to come back and say hi to you. And if you're watching this later, I know a lot of you will be watching the replay. So if you're watching the replay, drop a purple heart in the comments, and I will come back and say hi and answer any specific questions that you have. Okay, so this can be as interactive as you want. So if there's any questions that come up for you, please drop them in the comments and I will get back to you and I will answer all of those questions. So the first thing that I want to talk about is, who is this type of business for? Okay, this is not for everyone. So I'm going to describe the type of person that this is for. And if that's not you, this is not an ideal business for you. Okay. Like I said, this is not for everyone. But it is for a lot of women who have the drive and who have the desire to create passive income, and that have the desire to put some work in up front so that they can create a passive income stream, and so that they can create something that they're proud of and something that leaves a legacy for their family. Okay. So this type of business is for you if you like researching and learning. Okay, if you don't like doing any research, if you don't like reading, if you don't like learning new things, if you don't like learning new skills, this is not for you. Okay, this is for you if you like researching, you like learning new skills, you're open to learning new skills, and you don't have to be super tech savvy, but you do have to have the desire to learn certain pieces, because there are quite a few moving pieces of this business. Okay. The other thing is, you have to be a little bit organized. Like you have to kind of be able to handle some moving parts. It's not just like, here's the one thing that you have to do. It's not like a job where it's like, here, like you're the accountant and you're only going to be doing the accounting. Okay. So this is, there's quite a few skills involved, and you don't have to be an expert at all of them, but you do have to be open to learning, and you do have to be open to learning new skills, and to handling a few different parts that are moving at the same time. Okay. This is also for you if you actually care about people and you care about what your customers want. Okay. If you're just like, I don't really care, I just want to make money, like this is not for you. This is not for you if you are not interested in what people want and you don't care about the actual customer. Okay. This is a customer-based business. So, and the last thing that I want to say is, this is for you if you have something else that's paying your bills while you launch this business. Okay. So this is not immediate income. You cannot start making immediate income like the next day once you start this business. It takes 3 to 6 months in order to launch this brand and launch the products and actually start making money. Okay. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. Like, it requires work, and most of the hard work happens in the first 3 months. Okay. But you don't start making money until you start selling. And selling happens in months 3 to 6. Okay. So if you are desperate right now and you don't have any income and you don't know how you're going to pay your bills, like, this is probably not a good time for you. But you can come back to this once you do have some sort of income that is paying your bills, and that you're able to invest some money into this business so that you can make money and so that you can create this passive income stream. Okay. So you like researching and learning, you are open to learning new skills, you are organized and can handle some moving parts. You actually care about people, and you want your customers to be happy. Maybe you like another good thing there is, like, you like Amazon. Okay. Like, who doesn't like Amazon Prime? So if you like Amazon Prime, you appreciate that service, then this is also for you. And also, if you already have something that pays the bills and you can use this business, like, as like you are creating this business and you are launching it in the next 3 to 6 months so that you can start making money. Okay. So you're not making money immediately in this. I'm just going to warn you up front. Okay. So let's jump right in. I'm going to go through the 5 steps of how to create this business. I'm going to tell you the who, what, how, where, and when, so that you can launch this products business on Amazon. Okay. So I want to give you a quick, like, just brief overall picture of like what this is. So this business, like launching a passive income business on Amazon, you are creating a product and you are having it made, and then you are sending it to Amazon for them to fulfill, and you're making money from the sales on Amazon. Okay. So that's the high level. This is what we're doing. So I'm going to go through the who, what, how, where, and when, so that you know, what does this look like? What do the pieces look like? Okay. So the first piece of this is to choose who you want to sell to. Okay. And the reason why this is important is because you want to have an audience to sell to. Like, you want to know that people want to buy your product. You're not just going to create a product and then not know who's going to buy it. You want to know that like there's somebody out there that wants this product and is like willing to pay money for it and is going to buy it. Okay. This is really important. This is important in any business. Okay. Knowing who you're selling to is important in literally any business. It's super important. Okay. So it might seem counterintuitive to choose the who before you choose the what, but it's really helpful because, again, you have an audience, you know what audience you're selling to, you know your target customer, and it's going to be easier for you to create the product that they want. Okay. So I want to use an example here. So, Alia, hi, so nice to see you. Mariella, Liz, so nice to see you ladies. Okay. So the first piece is, choose who you want to sell to. And just really create it, like knowing who you want to sell to is going to help you create the product that they want, because you know what they're interested in, you know what they like. Okay. So for example, my target customer, like who I'm selling to in my brand that I'm launching this month, it's called Palm and Jade. So who I'm selling to is the woman who loves beautiful things, who loves sustainable things, who's moving towards eco-friendly, but they're not a total tree hugger. They like natural things. They want a beautiful and efficient and clutter-free home and bathroom and kitchen and self-care routine. Okay. So that's who I'm selling to. And the reason why I chose that is because that is who I am, right? I'm my own client, and you can choose you don't have to choose your ideal client. It doesn't have to be someone that you like, that you fit that description. Okay. You can choose to sell to anyone as long as there's a need there, as long as like you know who they are and you know what they want, you know their desires and their pain points. Okay. So again, you don't have to choose someone who's like you to be your customer, but it is helpful because then you know them really well, right? You really know, like, you know what you use, you know what you like, you know, your own habits, your own buying habits. So it's helpful to know, who that is. And so it's helpful to be that person, but you don't have to be. Okay. The second step here is to choose what you want to sell. Okay. So if you're multitasking, come back to me, because this piece of this whole thing blew my mind. This is why I got into this business, because it became so clear that this was the right business model for me because of this piece. Okay. So choosing what you want to sell. So the way that you choose what you want to sell, you have your target audience and you're choosing what you want to sell by looking to see what is already selling well on Amazon, what people are already searching for and already buying on Amazon. Okay. And the good news is that there is an application that you can install as a Chrome extension that shares all of the data from Amazon, literally from how many competitors there are, to what their price points are, to how many units they're selling every month, to how much revenue they're making every month, and all of the history from when they started. Right? So this is what really blew my mind. Again, if you're multitasking, come back to me, because this part is going to blow your mind and it's going to be a deal breaker, whether you want to move forward with this or not. There's an application that tells you all of the data of each product that's being sold on Amazon. Okay. So I'm going to make an example here. So I'm going to use cotton towels. Okay. So I can search on Amazon cotton towels, and this extension will tell me exactly how many people are searching that every month. So maybe it's like 50,000 people every month are searching for cotton towels. Then I can see who are the successful companies, and I can see company A is selling 50,000 units every month. Company B is selling this number of units. Company C is selling this number of units. Company D is making $20,000 in revenue just from this one product. Okay. So this data blew my mind. So this is a Chrome extension that shares all of the data from Amazon. Alia says, is that works for drop shipping? Okay, so this is different from drop shipping, and I'm going to explain how in the next couple of pieces. Okay, so stay with me, and I'll show you why this is different from drop shipping. Okay, so you're choosing. So step 2 is choosing what you want to sell. So this data is going to help you determine what products are already being searched for and what products are already selling on Amazon. And the reason why that this is important is because then you don't have to go find customers. All you're doing is you're choosing a product to sell and you're putting it on Amazon for sale. And then people are coming to buy that product because they're already searching for it. Okay. You could use this extension to see like 50,000 people are searching for cotton towels. And then you can even look at the reviews and you can make it better. Okay. So if you see that all these cotton towels are selling and they're making bank, and they have 4-star reviews because maybe in the reviews it says like the towels are not soft enough, or they only have white and I would prefer to have blue, a blue variation of this towel. Okay, so you get to see all of the data and you get to choose a product based on the data of what is already selling and what people are already making money on. And then you are going to innovate that and you're going to make it better, and you're going to offer a product that's even more like exciting or more like fits your niche better, right? Of like going back to like who you're selling it to, right? And you're going to innovate on that product that people are already searching for and already buying. Okay. Brittany says, how do you get the product to sell? Make it. Okay. Wait till I get to the next step. Okay. So stay with me, and then I'll take questions, because I think it's going to all come together for you when I go through these 5 steps. Okay. So the number 1 is you're choosing who you're selling to. Number 2, you're choosing what you want to sell. Again, you're using the data from this extension on Chrome, and that is sharing all of the data about what is already selling on Amazon and what people are already searching for. They're already searching for like whatever, right? Cotton towels, or water bottles, or right, like it literally could be anything. You are finding what is already selling, and then you're making it better, you're making it your own, you're creating your own brand around it, and you're innovating on it. Okay, then the step number 3 is find out how to make your product. Okay, so this is you finding a manufacturer that is going to create the product for you. Okay. So the most common place to find a manufacturer is called Alibaba.com. Okay. So if you haven't heard about that, it's a place where you can go and you can find like manufacturers that are already making cotton towels. And then you can tell them, look, the ones that they're already selling online aren't soft enough. So how can you make this softer? Can you add more, like, can you add bamboo? Can you add like what can you do to make this softer? And also people want blue and they're only selling white. Okay. So you're innovating on the product. I'm just using a very simple example here. And I don't think that you're going to be successful necessarily selling blue cotton towels on Amazon. Okay. But people are already obviously searching for those things. Like you can find that on the extension, which tells you all of the data from Amazon. Okay. So again, step 3 is finding out how to make your product. You're finding a manufacturer, you're talking with them, you're telling them about your innovations, and then you're having them send you a sample. And then you're like, oh, this is soft and this is a great blue. Okay. Now I want to order this in bulk. Okay. That's a little later on. So you're finding out how to make your product. Okay. You're finding the manufacturer. The step 4 is setting up where you will sell your product. Okay, you have to have somewhere to sell this. And right now, the easiest place to sell online, if you're new and you don't have any experience or you don't already have a shop online, is Amazon. Okay, because of the tools that they have to help you list and advertise and ship and deliver your products. Okay, so you literally don't have to do anything once you have created the product and you have your manufacturer send it directly to Amazon. Okay, then they're going to do everything. They're like, people are searching for it already. It's showing up on their platform. People are paying through Amazon and then they're paying you from that. And then Amazon is delivering it to their doorstep, and then they're getting the review, and it's all taken care of by Amazon. Okay, so you don't have to do anything in between there. All you have to do is decide on who you want to sell to, decide on what product you want to sell, make the product, have the product made, right? Find a manufacturer that is going to make your product, and then send it directly to Amazon where you're going to sell it. Okay. Again, the easiest place to sell online when you're new is Amazon. There's a ton of other places that you can sell online. You can sell on Etsy, you can sell on Shopify, you can create your own website and drive traffic there. But the easiest place, in case you want to just skip all of those other steps and you just want Amazon to take care of everything, is just creating an Amazon sellers account. Okay, and enrolling in their FBA program, the Fulfilled by Amazon program. Okay, so then you're just shipping all your products directly to the Amazon warehouse, and they are fulfilling it. People are buying it directly from them, and they're getting shipped, and everything is happening with under Amazon. Okay. Number 5, the last step here, is deciding on when to launch your product. Okay, so you're ordering your product in bulk, and then you're having it sent to Amazon to be fulfilled by FBA, so fulfilled by Amazon. And so deciding on when you're going to launch the product is you need to figure out, like, from your manufacturer, how long is it going to take for production. Okay, usually it's between 30 days and 90 days. Okay, unless it's a really simple product, maybe it's shorter than that. But in my experience, it's been between like 30 days and 90 days is the production time. And then there's shipping time, right? So if it's on a slow boat from China or from India, from wherever, it probably is going to take around 30 days, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit shorter, or you can use a different freight option and it can get there faster. But that's probably pretty much an average there. And that's why at the beginning, when I was telling you about this passive income business, you're not going to start making money on day 2, because you have to create the product, you have to have it made, and then it has to get to Amazon in order for you to start selling. And you don't start making money until you start selling your product. Okay, so that's why the timeline there is your income starts between like month 3 and 6, depending on how quickly you decide on your product and get it launched. Okay, so then the last step here, which is kind of a bonus, is optimizing your listing and your SEO. So in case, like, people aren't going to find your product if you're on page like 17. If you're selling cotton towels and you're on page 17, people aren't probably going to get all the way down there. They're probably going to find another cotton towel before they get to page 17. Okay, so optimizing your listing of what you're selling of the cotton towels, and you're making it like you're saying, like, these are the best, and these are softer, and these are whatever, and you're getting reviews, right? People are starting to buy, and you are optimizing your SEO, your search engine optimization, so that people can find you. And like, if they want soft blue cotton towels, like, that they're able to find you and that you show up on the first page or the first 2 pages. Okay, so that people actually buy your product. That's one of the really important things on Amazon, is that they're bringing all the traffic, but you have to make sure that you get in front of people in order to make this successful. Okay, so there's a lot of ways that you can do that, and that's really just optimizing. Okay, so let's go through, I just want to like recap. Okay, so the first piece is you're choosing who you want to sell to. Okay, who is your target market? Like, what need do you want to fulfill? Okay, the second piece is choosing what you want to sell. And on that, you're using the data. You're using data so that you know that this is already selling well. You're not just going to come up with some random, you're not just going to come up with some random thing that doesn't have any data to back that's going to be successful. Okay, so like this highlighter, like if no one's searching for yellow highlighters, like Vista Vision yellow highlighters, then that's probably going to be harder for you to, it's not like it can't sell, but it's going to be harder for you to sell because there's not already people searching for that and already buying that. Okay. So you're looking for a product that you can find that you want to sell that is already like successful on Amazon, that's already making money on Amazon, and that you can improve it in some way. You can innovate and improve it in some way, right? So if this highlighter, like people are already searching for yellow highlighter, and I read the reviews and it's like, oh, the ink dries out really fast, and the yellow is a weird yellow, it's not neon like I would want, then you can use that information and go and create a better highlighter. And if it's already selling, like it's already 50,000 people are already searching for this every month, and there's people that are already successful in this business, you can make this better. Okay, we're not reinventing the wheel here. We're just innovating and we're making something better, and we're creating our own product with our own brand. And then we're launching that and we're selling that. And then people will buy that because you are paying attention to what the customer wants. Okay, so again, step 2 is choosing what you want to sell. Step 3 is finding out how to make your product. Okay, so it's you finding a manufacturer. The easiest way to do this is on Alibaba.com. I've talked to so many different sourcing agents on Alibaba.com. I've worked with a lot of manufacturers, and they're all really, so far, everyone that I've talked to has been really, really helpful, and my experience has been great, right? So you always want to make sure that you get a sample and make sure that the product is quality and make sure that it's what you want before you order the bulk. Okay, step 4 is setting up where you're selling your product. So this is you creating an Amazon sellers account. There's a free version, or you can pay, I think it's $39.99 is the business account. You don't need a business account until you're already selling, because then you can enroll in FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon. But it's really reasonable. Okay, it's $39.99 a month in order to have your Amazon business sellers account. But for now, you can set up a personal Amazon sellers account, and it's free. Okay. So again, you're listing and advertising and shipping and delivering products through Amazon. Okay. The last thing here is you're deciding on when to launch your product based on how long it's going to take for you to manufacture the product that you have, that you want. And in order for it to get shipped to Amazon, in order for Amazon to fulfill the order. Okay. So you're deciding on when to launch your product based on the timeline of how long it's going to take to make it and how long to get, to ship it to Amazon. Okay. And then the last step here is optimizing your listing and your search engine optimization so that you are showing up on the first page. So that when you start getting your 5-star reviews for your great product and everyone loves it, that you are showing up, you're in the algorithm is working in your favor, and you're getting in front of people's eyes that are already looking for your specific product. Okay. So hopefully that was a good overview. I don't have time to go into more detail, but I do want to give you some action steps. So if you're still here, you are probably thinking like this might be a good opportunity for you. Maybe you've been looking for a passive income source. Maybe you've been looking for a business to start and you don't know what business to start. So I would encourage you to take this 7-day challenge to see if this business is right for you. Okay. This is you going through the 7-day challenge and learning more. It goes into more detail. This challenge is not through me. Okay. So full disclosure, like I am not coaching on this because there's already a course and a mastermind that is perfect for this that I'm in this mastermind and this course. And this is where I learned everything that I know. So I really believe in this course, and I really believe that it is life-changing. And I believe that this mastermind is an amazing community. So I am like encouraging you to take this challenge. And if it's right for you, join this mastermind, join this course that teaches you step-by-step how to launch your Amazon brand. Okay. There's I don't want to recreate the wheel. So, I could do personalized coaching on this, but there's already a course that is exactly what I would already teach. So step 1, take the challenge to see if this business is right for you. 2, if it is right for you, join this mastermind that teaches you step-by-step how to launch your Amazon brand, and it gives you all the support that you need. There's even 8 weeks of personalized coaching. You have a private group where you can ask any questions. It's super helpful. And then the last piece here is you launch your product. You launch your first product within the first 6 months. And again, this is not my program, but they have a guarantee. It's called a 10K payday. If you do not make $10,000 in revenue from your first product in the first year, they will pay you $10,000. Okay. So there's a $10,000 guarantee. And the mastermind doesn't even cost $10,000. So they're willing to pay you more if this doesn't work out for you, which is why I'm so passionate about this mastermind and this course specifically. And I've had such a great experience. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the link to this challenge in the comments. So if you feel like if you're still here, you might feel like this business is right for you. I would encourage you to take this challenge. Again, it's for a week, and you can see, you'll get all of the details. You'll see like, how does this work? And what does this look like for me? And if it's right, then you can join the mastermind and the course, which I'm in. And I will be here to help you every step of the way. So I'm going to drop the link to that. If you want to start a business and you don't feel like the Amazon model is right for you, and you already have an idea and you want to launch your business, you want to grow a business, to create a part-time business with full-time income, then I'm here for you. So if that is what you want to do, and you want to get some clarity on how to get the business that you want in the time that you have, I would love to jump on a free time mastery strategy call with you. This is for you to just tell me about your business, tell me about the business that you want to start or grow, and we will figure out if working together would be the right next step for you. So I'm going to drop the link to both of those in the comments, the link to this, the 7-day challenge to see if the Amazon business is right for you, and the link to my schedule in case you want to book a free time mastery strategy call. The last thing that I want to say is, if you want more free trainings like this, plus bonus resources, please come join my group, Confident and Courageous Biz Building Mamas. I will drop the link to that too. So I'm going to drop 3 links, one to the challenge, one to my group, Confident and Courageous Biz Building Mamas, where you'll find more resources in a community, and one to a free time mastery strategy call if you want to get clear on your business and how to get the business that you want in the time that you have. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I am super excited to share this training with you. I've been just like thrilled about sharing this information and really just letting people know how that is possible, and really just encouraging you that like you can do this. It's possible for you. And if you want this, it is available to you. So please reach out to me with any questions, comment in the comments here if you have any specific questions about the mastermind, about the course, about the Amazon business, about coaching with me, about anything. So I'm here for you. I'm open to all of your questions. I love you, ladies. Thank you for being here. And I will see you next week on our training, or I will see you over in my group, Confident Courageous Biz Building Mamas. See you soon.